All right, so in the last two videos for global attributes, we went through creating a new one and just how to manage existing attributes. I want to show you now that, so here's the, just real quick refresher here, here's the main screen for this top attribute. This is a global attribute. You can assign attributes to categories, obviously, and products within, specifically within those, to all the products in that category. And then you've got your different options list, and so here we've got two different options. A standard, we're using radio buttons. Here's what those look like. Here's the standard and the radio buttons that people can tick them. When they do, if they were to tick the custom build, you'll notice that the price changes as well. So we start at 136, and when we tick the custom build, it adds that to it. So that's a fantastic feature there. And then we've got these additional choices down here for the existing attributes. So let's go look at real quickly. If we go to Manage Products, we want to look at, excuse me, let's go to this specific product, the LG 47-inch. We just want to say that, mention that we've got duplicates in here, so that's why you're seeing this. So you shouldn't end up with that. But on the product page, you click on the Attributes tab up here in the top left, and you can see that the attributes that are applied to this. So these are the global attributes that we put in and that are being applied to this specific product. We can, at the product level, we can remove these simply by saying, okay, for this specific product, don't make this attribute available. And we can also add additional attributes at the product level. So you'll notice this kind of interface is the same thing that we had at the global attribute side of things. So for this very specific product, we can say, here's the attribute name. This one has, here's the drop down. I want it to be the radio buttons or whatnot. And then here's those options for your drop down and radio buttons. And then you use this format to do that. So we would have multiple, we could have multiple options in here and give them all different, different layouts, or different options rather. So we've got a small, medium, large. We may have an XL, XXL, and those are the options that are available. And if we wanted to increase the price by $25 for that, the large is an increased price of $15. And this also, because the XXL is going to weigh a little bit more, maybe we need to add some weight to it. So we just put a plus sign there and say increase it by 1 pound, and so that is going to increase the price there. Here we don't have a weight increase for the large, so we can just leave that as it is. Put in the dollar signs like that, or our pennies, and then for the medium we can leave this alone too. We can just edit these as we need, and those will go into the drop down and become available as an attribute for this specific product. So, and then once you've got the attribute in, you can obviously say, hey, track the inventory by this attribute. So you need to know whether or not, so when someone chooses an XXL, you want to track that inventory based on this attribute, and it'll track all your XXL inventory. And is this attribute active? Obviously, you can put that here. So, and that's it. So that's how you apply an attribute at a product level. And just so you know, behind this attributes tab is where, when you're on a specific product, that's where you're going to see that stuff. So the easiest way to do it is to, if you've got a lot of shirts, then obviously you're going to put the shirts into the individual shirt products into the shirt category, and then you probably are going to have potentially specific global attributes that are going to apply to those shirts. So once you have all those global attributes in, you can then say, okay, well, on this specific set of shirts, this global attribute isn't relevant, so we'll get rid of this one off this product, and then we'll add very specific attributes that are relevant to that one-off product. So I hope that was clear, and you can again really quickly add new attributes as needed to individual products at the product level. So I hope that helps.